Content is king, right? But why do people say that? What's so important about content? In today's video, I'm going to take a deep dive into 5 reasons why you need to be creating content for your property management company if you want to grow using the internet. So without further ado, let's jump straight into those 5 reasons. So the first reason is it drives top of funnel traffic. What does that mean? If you're posting on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, any social media platform online, that's going to get people that don't know about your business to hear about you. If you're never posting, there's no way for them to really know about you. So by posting, you're going to get people that don't know about your company to find out about your company. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a larger audience for your business. That doesn't mean the first time that they see you post something on social media, they're going to reach out. Sometimes it might take years. But what you need to be thinking about is how can I grow that pool of people that know about my business and that when I do come up with new content, can engage with it. So that brings me to reason number 2. Content helps convert people that already know about your business. So whether they found out about you from a previous post that you put on social media or from ads that you're running or from places that they found out about your company offline, they're going to see the content that you create. By seeing the content you create, it's going to help build trust with your audience. It's going to help deliver more value to your audience. And in today's day and age, in order to get someone to actually convert and become a client, you need to provide a lot of value. It's no longer the time where you put up an ad, someone sees the ad, the next day they reach out and want to become a client. That's not the way that the digital economy works. How it works is you provide a lot of value. You demonstrate that you really know what you're talking about when it comes to managing a rental property. And then over time, that individual will eventually have a need. Maybe they need to have their property professionally managed because now they're moving too far. They had a rental property, it was in their local area, but now they're moving out of state and they can no longer manage that rental property themselves. So now what they need to do is hire a property management company. And in order to figure out which company they're going to go with, they're going to trust the one that they've been following over time that's been providing them with a lot of value when it comes to managing their rental property. So by creating content, you are now helping bring in people that already know about your business, but that are not yet a customer. Now, reason number 3 why content's extremely important is it helps you retain clients. What happens is a client will sign up for your services. Say they sign up for your property management services, a year goes by, things have been going well, but maybe they're not earning the return that they wanted to. And then what happens is if they don't ever hear from you, they might decide, you know what, there's probably another property manager out there that can do it better. Although that may not be the case. Maybe they didn't earn the return in the first year because you had to work on certain things to get it to the point where the property was ready to earn the return that they want and that they eventually expect. But by creating content, if you're creating content that's educating them throughout the process about what it is you need to do to a rental property to get it in place so that eventually they can maximize their return on investment, that's going to help you retain that client. More than anybody, it's going to be your existing clients that listen and subscribe to your content. So by creating that content, not only are you attracting top of funnel people like we spoke about earlier, not only are you attracting people that have already heard about your business but that don't work with you, it's also going to help you retain owners on a longer term basis because now not only are you managing their property, you're providing additional value, additional educational content that can help them come to terms with how it is that you manage their property and why it is that you make the decisions that you make. The 4th reason is content helps you grow your network. Client getting aside, by creating content, more people are going to find out about your business. Maybe it's someone that isn't a good fit for your business. Maybe it's a realtor that follows your content regularly. This is going to help you expand your network. So now maybe it's not going to lead directly to a property management client, but maybe a realtor is going to hear your content, they're going to listen to you, they're going to subscribe, and then one day they have someone who they just sold a property to and they plan to use it as an investment property. That person asks them, who do you think would be good to manage my property? One of the first people that come to mind is you because you've been providing a lot of great content to that individual. They're going to feel like they can trust your business more than some random person that they found on the internet. So what you want to do is create content not only to be gaining new clients, but also with the mindset of building my network. The 5th reason is content helps you differentiate from the vast majority of property management companies in your market. There's no special recipe to providing property management services anymore. It's a very easy barrier to entry industry. But what you can do to create a competitive advantage in your market is create content that really exceeds what most property management companies are doing. If you have really good quality content out there, it's going to help differentiate you from the other property management company that has barely any online presence. So then what happens is a potential owner is looking up your business and they're looking up all of your competitors, and they see that your company really takes time and effort to educate prospective clients. Whereas the other company has a blank page on their website that says, these are our services, we provide tenant screening, we help you collect the monthly rent, take care of maintenance issues, and that's about it. It's much more likely that the individual who doesn't know between the two companies is going to choose the company that has been taking time to educate their audience. That is one of the main reasons why you want to create content as well, not just for generating leads, but also for help in terms of nurturing and closing those leads, because now they will trust you better than they would if you had absolutely nothing online. So now that we know the 5 reasons why content's so important, I want to go into what are examples of types of content you can create for your property management company. Before I do that though, I'm just going to take a second to let you know about Upkeep Media. We specialize in working with residential property management companies to help you bring on new doors to manage. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, go to our website at upkeepmedia.com/growth. Fill out the form on that page and book a time to speak with a team member. During that call, we're going to give you a lot of value. What we'll do is we'll take a look at your market, show you what some of your competitors are doing to bring on new properties to manage. We'll then take a look at where you're currently positioned from an online standpoint and show you what you can do to help bring on new doors, regardless of whether or not we end up working together. So go to upkeepmedia.com/growth, fill out the form on that page, book a time that's convenient for you to speak, and a member of our team will reach out at that time. So now let's touch briefly on different types of content you can create for your property management company. So the first type are written articles for your website's blog. These are going to be extremely valuable, not just in terms of getting people that are on your website to actually read your content, but in terms of allowing Google and other search engines to understand what your website is actually about. And that is going to make it show up more and more in search engine results for people that are Googling different queries relevant to property management or relevant to managing a rental property. The next type of content you can create would be a newsletter. So this is something that you would use to engage people that already know about your business. You get them to sign up for your newsletter and then send them regular emails that provide value. What you want to do with those emails is really show them when it comes to managing a rental property in your market, you guys know the ropes. You understand what it takes to manage a rental property successfully, and that will help them earn more trust with your business. Third example of content would be social media posting. So regularly posting on social media is a form of content. What I would recommend doing is choosing a platform and getting really good at it. One that would be beneficial these days would be something like LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a place to do business online. Get on LinkedIn, start sending out LinkedIn posts that are very relevant to your target audience, and keep at it for a long time. Social media is not something that happens like that, just like anything in marketing these days, to be honest. It takes time, it takes dedication, but over time you'll build a following, and that following in turn will help you build your network. Fourth example of content you create are YouTube videos. Similar to what you're watching right now, I'm creating a YouTube video for property management company owners. You can create a YouTube video for rental property owners. Get out there, start thinking of what are the most relevant questions that you're most frequently asked from your target audience. Create video content around that topic. Start thinking of what are things that would be super important for you to know if you were investing in rental property. Create video content for that topic. Basically, there's an endless list of ideas when it comes to creating content for YouTube. The important thing is to take action. Get out there, start creating videos, and over time you'll get better and better at it. Now, the fifth type of content, and this is the last one I'll cover in today's video, is going to be through ebooks. So what you want to have on your website is something that would entice somebody to actually leave their contact info, even if they're not ready to reach out and sign up for property management services right away. And one of the best ways you can do this is by having what we call a lead magnet, or a lot of people will refer to it as an ebook. But basically you would have an ebook on your website that is geared towards rental property owners in your market. In order for them to obtain access to that ebook, you're going to ask them for their name, their email address. You can also ask for their phone number. And then what you're going to do is follow up with those people via your newsletter. So that's what we covered in idea number 2. So the ebook will help you attract more people to sign up for your newsletter, and the newsletter will nurture those people so that eventually they're ready to actually become a paying client for your property management business. So that covers all I have for today's topic. 5 reasons why it's super important to create content, and then 5 examples of different types of content you can create. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, hit the subscribe. It only takes a second for you, but it'll make my day. Thanks so much. See you in the next one.